Hey everybody, Pierre Marquette 1223 here with a video on my Lionel Hallmark collector's ornaments that I've been collecting since, or my grandmother's been collecting for me since the year I was born, 1996. I have every one up to this year's, and I hope to get as many ones that there is that come out. Now, I'm going to roughly go over each one, and then that's about it. Because there's really not much to tell. But every other year I've hung them on the tree except for this one. We've done something different. So, first one is a remake of the Lionel 700E Hudson. This one was built in '96. Is in the worst condition of mine because the side rod is missing on the other side and whatnot. And there's this one, Lionel Santa Fe F3 Hudson in the War Bonnet paint scheme. Very famous and sought after engine that Lionel has made over the years. Especially the paint. I think the paint's really neat. This is the only electric engine ever produced by Lionel. Hallmark. This is a Pennsylvania GG1 in a later paint scheme with the single paint stripe. This is the first engine that Lionel came out with the tender. Considering that the set was so... Oh yeah. This was made in '97, this was made in '98, this one's made in '99. Well, this is a Lionel number 734 engine, but it's mocked after Norfolk and Western J. So, it's pretty neat. It's the first engine with the tender. This next one was made exclusively in 2000. In fact, there's two engines that came out in 2000. They're both of these. The one on the left is a mock-up of the Lionel Golden 100th Anniversary Joshua Lionel Cohen Hudson. Did not come with a tender, unfortunately, but it's real shiny. And it's just pretty much a remake of the 700E that was just built in '96. This is a Western Atlantic Railroad 440 General, or American. One of the most detailed engines that is made. Considering that all the connecting rods and everything move. The other ones do, but just not as detailed as this one. But, real neat. Let me try this view. It's better. Here's the Chessie T1. This is a mock-up of the Reading T1. There has not been a Reading T1 released, but it's number 2101. And it's in the Chessie paint scheme, and the rods do move on this one, but they sometimes fall apart. Just a little overview of the engine so far. These two were made in 2000. This was made in 2001, 99, 8, 7, and 6. Looks sort of like a train yard here. This was made in 2002. This is a mock-up of the Lionel Blue Comet that was made way back in the pre-war days. It's one of the best detail. It has the best, like the rods and whatnot, and the past has the Vanderbilt style tender, and the passenger car at the very back is the first one issued with rolling stock, but that little thing on top right there is a button right next to the hook or the hole, and you push that button and the car lights up. But I'm not going to push it because I got them set right perfectly. Here's a mock-up of the Southern Pacific GS4 that was made back in the 1980s. As you notice, it's got the older style tender. The car did light up on this one, but the batteries have long since died. Number 4449, made in 2003. Here's an engine I've never seen Lionel make, but it must be out there somewhere. But it's a Lionel Hiawatha F7 engine. Streamlined. These are made after the Hiawatha Atlantics to replace them. But as you can see, the streamlining is very superb. It has an observation car on the end of it, as a lot of the passenger ones do. But it's really, really neat. Just keeps on going. Here's the Pennsylvania. Oh man, I just moved one. This engine right here is crap, I hate it when I touch these things. I had it just perfectly. This engine is the mock-up of the Lionel Pennsylvania B6 that was made many years before, back in the 80s. It is number 8976. This one was made in 2001, 2, 3, 4. In 2005, and this is the longest set, because it has both a Pennsylvania boxcar and a New York Central caboose. And this is the longest set so far. This one was made in 2006. This is a Lionel Union Pacific Vernanda jet turbine diesel engine. These engines were not successful at all, but many of them have been preserved. This is number 71, and it comes with a fuel tender and sack car. Here is a rendering I never see. This one is made in modern day Lionel, but this is a Alco PA1-1 passenger locomotive with 2 American Freedom Train cars. This is the rendering of the original Freedom Train, not the bicentennial, but the original. Oh, that was done back in, I think, 1939, but I'm not sure. But this one here is real neat. This one came out in 2007. Here's the next one. This is a New York Central Lightning Stripe Streamlined Diesel. I'd want to say F3 or F7, but it's got 2 streamlined passenger cars with it. And this one came out in 2008. This one came out in 2009. Not the most realistic, but certainly one of the cheapest because the rods don't move, just the wheels. But this is a Lionel Christmas Red Mikado 282 with a matching boxcar. And not the most realistic engine done so far. Here's this one. This is a bonus edition engine for 2010, but it's just a golden T1, number 2101, same as the chassis, but it's a limited edition gold one, sparkling gold paint and silver. No tender came with this one. First no tender engine since 1990. Actually, since 2000, when the Gold Hudson was made, which is way down there. So, and then here's this one. This is the main one of 2010. This is a Lionel Union Pacific Streamlined City of Los Angeles, which is the train name. M-1000 or 10,000 Streamlined Diesel Set. This one is top of the line for so far. The engine acts as a engine, a baggage car. And those 2 cars back there are, if you notice, are meant to be articulated. So there's only one set of axles. There's only 2 sets of axles, 2-wheel axles for each one. Those cars, instead of hooks, are connected by magnets. That means if you turn them, they swivel with the train. So one of the most unique so far. These normally hang on the tree, but this year we're doing something different. But as you can see, it just keeps on going. All the way back from 1996, from the Hudson to the Streamliner, the GG1, Gold Hudson, General, Blue Comet, well, actually no, T1, Blue Comet, GS4, Hiawatha, B6, Verdanda, American Freedom, New York Central, Christmas, Gold T1, and the M1 Streamliner. Now if you were to put all these from end to end connected, they would stretch from about to the corner of this room all the way to about the other side and maybe more. Now it doesn't look like it, but there's a ton of train here. I put them all from end to end, and it's kind of miraculous how long these things are combined. So, but just a little view of my Lionel Hallmark Collector Trains. 1223. Out.